What up, people of Earth? Anxiety Joe, day 79. Um, Long ass day. Had to do both jobs. Just got home, and as usual, I get so preoccupied on these days I almost forget to check in. So, I had to make sure I did a quickie. Um, it was a rough day today, man. Today was not good for Joe's head. I was in my head all day, just thinking about things, life, working all the time, having no money, barely making it. Paying all the bills, but barely. And um, it's like what I'm searching for, and what's something deep inside me that keeps calling me for the meditation and studying Buddhism and all this different stuff that I'm looking into, and listening to all these lectures from Alan Watts and Ram Dass and comedian, funny ass dude Duncan Trussell, I mentioned a couple times. Really funny, but really smart guy. George Carlin, and people that are just in touch with their, not just their minds, but their souls as well. And it just boils down to like, I really feel like what's going to happen is one day I'm just going to break. I'm going to snap. And instead of snapping like I normally do and do something real fucking horrible or stupid, I'm just going to actually one day learn how to live and enjoy my life 1 minute at a time. And I'm just going to roll out. And I'm not going to do this rat race thing no more. I'm not going to just, it keeps building up and building up. I can feel it. It's like indigestion. And one day I'm going to burp. And it's just going to be in the form of me, because I'm already picturing it like, you know, just little clips of it in my head of checking some things out, driving cross country, or you know. But there's some people I don't want to fuck over in my life that have been there for me and have stuck their necks out for me and done some things for me, and so I can't leave people hanging with a fair amount of money I owe and or things I owe. And possessions. I have a ton of shit. I got a ton of shit that's either mine or half mine that was supposed to be sold and can still be sold, but nowhere to put it, and no, I don't no more hustle inside to want to sell it and shit like I was doing before, because I'm completely drained of energy after I'm done. Like 4 o'clock in the morning, I was working at the same shopping center, this with the sweeper truck and using the leaf blower and doing all this crazy shit, making it clean for an inspection today. And then I worked there until 8 o'clock at night tonight with the second job in the same shopping center. And it's just like, since then I drove 1,000,000 miles in the work truck back, in my own vehicle back, and like I have to be up in fucking 7 hours or whatever. Like, it's rough, and I know tomorrow will be like a long day because Joe doesn't have his other job, and then Friday is a double job day again. And I don't even know when the next day I have off is, to be honest. I don't know what the schedule is since I had my little talk with him, and so I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna keep doing this rat race thing and try to catch up with the people that I owe and not dick them over, because that's one of the things I've learned a lot about is karma and karmic, power, and what that actually really means, and at least the way I'm interpreting it, and at least the way uh, Buddhists and some of these other guys. It's not like like people think of karma like, oh, I dick you over or whatever, and you get in return I get dicked over, but it's more like they speak of past lives, and until you do the thing you're scared to do, or until you do the thing your heart is telling you to do, you're bound to keep repeating those cycles. And whether that extends to the next life or the next energy that we turn into, or they're just talking about this plane of reality, until you actually make that call and do the things that like you need to do to make things right within yourself and within the people you love the most, um, you're bound to keep repeating the cycle. And so that's why bad things happen when you make bad choices, because you haven't learned yet. You haven't let your heart loose yet and learned how to love and do live live with your heart. And you're continuing to live with your mind, which is what I continue to do. I continue to play this game of what's Joe's time worth? What's my time worth as I age and days go by? And I just run. I run for money. And that's the game I play. And it's the game you all play too, I guess. Well, some of you don't. Some of you are lucky. Some of you out there are rich, born, don't have to play that game. And some of you work fucking 5 jobs, and 2 jobs ain't shit to you. So, I mean, we all have our cross to bear. But I think I'm just a little. I wish I. Sometimes I just wish I was a really stupid human being. Um, I've done several stupid things in my life, and by far, in no way do I believe that I'm the smartest guy around. But I definitely, I got some shit going on up here. I'm not stupid. So I feel like as I awaken to this world and the things inside and outside of me, the more things become more clear, the more the more I reject it, and the more I really see it for what it is. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I mean, we've been taught, we've been conditioned into this way of living, and it's a shame. It sucks. Of course, I enjoy having a phone and all, but if you told me I could go back to the 90s, before cell phones, before all this shit, and live that way, I would. I would in a fucking heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I don't want. We're not meant to live this way. I'm not meant to live this way. I shouldn't speak for others. I'm not meant to live this way. And there's something so fake and phony and fucked up and false about it. And and it just eats away at my heart. So I think that's what's going on. I have my better days, my up days, my down days, just like everyone else out there. But what's going on with Anxiety Joe today is that's what I've been thinking about, and all this hustle and running around, and I'm sore and I'm tired, and I'm like, I'm just like, what is it all for? To barely make it, to barely make the bills and have a little bit of tiny bit of food in my cupboards, and to keep repeating the cycle and have no time for anything else, and or my very little time for myself. um, I keep make sure I meditate, and like I made sure I got a good half hour in earlier after my shower from the first job before the second job. And it doesn't make it go away. It actually makes me think deeper afterwards, um, of where my heart wants to go. So I think it's just only a matter of time. You know, hopefully within. I hope this is like my little fucking. I'll tell on myself. I hope by the end of it, before this 365-day challenge is over, anyone watching these things is going to see me at the fucking Grand Canyon, or in California, or in fucking Oregon, or in the forest, redwood forest, or all the places I wanted to see, and all the places that I will live in the moment. And that's what I hope before this year is up. That you start seeing in these clips. Not, oh, Joe worked all day again, work, and it's I'm starting to look back at these clips and starting to see there's one common thing here, and it's just all about fucking work. And I'm barely cutting it. So what is my time worth? It's worth a whole lot more than this bullshit. I know that. So in the end, it's like somebody told me before, you have to know your worth, and I do know my worth. My heart tells me what my worth is. And there is no I'm not even close to I'm not even close to it. And I don't think I can get that close to it with the skills I have possessed at this moment right now. I could work on things. I could work in certain directions and make more money at jobs, but I don't have any passions. I just have one, and I found it just recently, over the past half year or so, and eventually I'm just going to go that way. So I don't know. That's all I got to say. 11-minute long clip. Didn't mean for it to go this long, but this is what's on my mind. So let me pack my lunch for my fucking day that starts in 7 hours. I will be getting back to you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.